seeing some support on that particular coin. Let's take a look at the chat box. Let me scroll. Hold on. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, I covered that. BC. Thanks, BC. Out of the Q&A, bring in. Okay, no problem, Kryptonaut. Any bad news on ONT? When is a good time to get into ONT? CA, I haven't heard any bad news on ONT, but I haven't really followed the news today. I've been working on trying to find this morning. I didn't put out a news video, but Mr. Mo did put out some news, some crypto news, and I appreciate that, Mr. Mo. I saw him doing that on Discord. I've been trying to find another program. As you guys know, I had a lot of trouble this morning with the morning brief with my normal QuickTime program. So I spent the morning trying to see if I can figure that out and updating my computer and so forth. But let me take a look at ONT and see if we can see what we can find, what we can glean from looking at the charts. Okay, well, currently, ONT is starting to turn a little bit to the bullish side. I wouldn't say it's bullish just yet. It's starting to have a nice curve here on the MACD, representing this little volume that came in. We still have not broken that 9 EMA, so this is applicable to ONT, just like I touched in the other coins. We want to see a break and a confirmation on this one here. So I would give a little bit more time, CA, before you take a position in ONT. If you do take a position in ONT and it starts going bullish, I would look at the 200 EMA as a rejection point. Remember, the 200 EMA is a very strong indicator to use. So there's your 5%. So if you were to take a position on the close above the 9 EMA and the following candle is still moving in the right direction, it's still green, and we see that volume coming up, and you take this position and you exit at the 200 EMA, there's your 5% that you're looking for. So hopefully that helps. The next, Thomas. Hey, just wanted to ask if you see anything happening with ETH because of the forks upcoming. No, I think the fork is still 5 days away, but with this sell-off that just happened here, it's going to be tough to see that movement. I think that movement on the fork already happened. That's when we saw it go from 110 to 160. That came up maybe a little bit earlier than we anticipated. But with this last drop that we had with BTC, I would be a little bit cautious going into. We only have 5 more days for the completion of that network upgrade of the fork of ETH. So just be careful on that one. Bisha, does the crossover between the EMA support does the crossover between EMA support resistance? I don't understand that question, Bisha. Does the crossover between EMA means support or resistance? The crossover, when you have a crossover, well, they're two different things. A crossover, when you have, like, say, for instance, the 9 EMA crossing a higher time frame EMA, that's a bullish sign. And when you see it going the other way around, the 9 EMA, like it did here, crossing the 200, you can see this drop off. That's obviously a bearish sign. Now, as far as support and resistance, I use the EMAs by looking at where the price action falls when it comes down and where it gets resisted when it goes up. So when you look at these higher time frames EMAs, let me zoom in on here. So for instance, we saw, let me go to the left here. We saw the 50 EMA act as resistance on the 50, and this white line is a 50. Then it broke through it. Then look how much support. It almost broke down, but still was able to maintain the support. Now it broke down here, had some rejection in this area here, and then broke up above it. Now we're down below the 50 EMA. So that's how I use these EMAs for support and resistance. I like to find areas where it acted as resistance, support, resistance, and put my stop losses. If I'm going to use a stop loss, I'm going to use it generally I want to put it below one of these supports on the EMAs. So I hope that answered your question, and I hope I read it correctly, if I understood you correctly. I mean, between 2 high EMAs. I still don't quite understand. If you can post that question to me from the beginning. Oh yeah, it explains it. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that explained it. All right, guys. I don't have any more questions on the chat box. I don't have any more raised hands in the participation box. So for those that are new, I extended some invitations out to some of my followers on Twitter. I get a lot of questions. You know, what is Zoom? What do you guys do? So I wanted to extend a few invitations to you guys so you guys can see what we're about, see what we do. We're basically a community of like-minded individuals that are here to support each other. We have these daily meetings Monday through Friday. I have these at 1 o'clock Arizona time, which is Central Mountain time. And this is what we do, guys. So if you guys are interested in joining our group, you'll be more than welcome to check it out. Just go to my website, bleedingcrypto.com, and I look forward to seeing you guys there. Mr. Mo, do you have anything else before I close? Good. Yes, I did see it after you mentioned it yesterday. Yep, yep. All right, guys. Thank you guys again very much and have a great weekend. Defect, you're very welcome. Thank you. Bash, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Oh man, I like that, Mr. Mo. I like that. Yes, forgot about that. There you go. I stopped recording. That looks really good. I like that. Okay. And just so you know, Mr. Mo, I didn't end the recording after the TA. You told me not to, just to go ahead and continue it running. So you're going to see one file. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yes, I see it. Hmm. Yes, it will. Yep. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.